Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Uncle P, a.k.a. Paul Cain, a.k.a. Cain. This is my creative journey. Walk with me. Come into my world. Let me show you something.
No days off. No days off, yo. Nah, I'm glad to be sitting here with y'all, you feel me? I've been waiting for this moment for a while, you feel me? Since we first met.
Yeah, we had to spin back the first time I did this shit with you.
A couple months now.
Yeah, that was probably like 3 months.
3-4 months ago now.
Pulled up on you in Harlem.
We met in Lab Studios, feel me?
Yeah,
y'all played some amazing music.
Yeah,
a lot of music that's missing out in the game right now that needs to be out, you feel me?
It's on the way.
It's on the way, coming soon. That's what we're here to talk about right now, you feel me? You actually just performed a song. What do you call it? What do you call that song? What's the name of that?
Champion. That's Champion.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you don't have the title yet? Okay. Figuring out. Exclusive. Coming soon, you feel me? That's that no days off right there. That's what it do to you. Yeah. Nah, but we got Brooklyn in the building. As you know, this is the creator's journey. We're going to talk about, like, your upcoming journey as a creator, as an artist, you feel me? For those who don't know, we know you're related to Fab. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's your brother.
That's the obvious.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But you don't got a lot of music out. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm
there's music out of you, but like
I'm more like a
you
doctor.
gotta like
I'm more like a Dr. Dre with this shit, man. Like
detox.
You gotta perfect that shit. You gotta perfect that shit before you put it out, and if you can't perfect it, then you don't put it out.
I feel you.
Or
I feel that. That's why it's like I'm listening to all the music I can find on you through your YouTube. Like I know you got that one tape out with Ty Brown, right?
Yeah, that's my cousin actually too.
Purple
Shout out to Ty Brown.
When was that? Did you put that out 2020? 2021?
I'm gonna be honest. That was more of a him thing.
Okay.
So I couldn't tell you the release date. I don't remember.
It's out though.
But it's out. It's out there.
Yeah, y'all got
Purple
something
tape.
out.
Purple tape vibes.
Purple
man.
tape is dope. Make sure y'all tune in.
Me and Ty Brown. Word.
And I know you and Mizzo got something coming out very soon.
Dow in December.
Dow in December. That's what y'all calling it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Probably do like 5-6 songs, some like shit. We probably got like 8 joints right now,
but
like
5-6. We talking like 10 records.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
10, 12.
Then drop a deluxe,
10, 12.
I heard about 20.
Nah, you
20.
Hey, we got some
I'm
shit
here for it.
Nah, how about this? We could do 10, 12 and then deluxe niggas, and when we deluxe it, it's just gonna be a whole nother tape. It ain't even gonna be the same tape.
Right.
That's how niggas record though. Like niggas got music like that that niggas don't even really know about. Niggas ain't.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, when we met, you played so much in IMI Studios. And I'm like, yo, why isn't this out? I'm looking for it. Like, I'm like, bro, I gotta really do all this searching to find some Paul Cain, bro.
Quality, man. Quality
over quantity. Shit like NFTs. Like,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
quality over quantity, man.
And you're not new to this. You know what I'm saying? That was my point. Like, you've been doing this for a minute, but like, you're just now about to put music out. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
like officially.
Music is something I love to do, but it was something like when I ain't want to do it, I just ain't want to do it. The business of it, the music business, to all you aspiring artists, when you learn the business, you're gonna hate this shit. It's gonna turn something that you love into something that you hate. And when they be like, "Oh, you got something to say to the upcoming artist?" That's what the fuck I'm saying to the upcoming artist.
That's real shit, though. That's real shit.
Once you gotta learn the business of this shit, it's gonna turn something that you love into something that you hate, and you gotta find a way to hold on to what you love. It's like a bad marriage. Word.
I mean, I don't know about that part, but that's facts.
No, because, I mean, look at it like this. You don't really you don't have control over the platforms that hold your music. So it's really like you want your music to be there because you know that's where people go. But what they're gonna pay you in return is like
compared to what it's worth, really.
Nigga.
Right. I feel you. Like you don't even get $1 per stream, which don't even make sense. Like I still don't understand that. But like, nah, I feel that. But you would actually make more money.
But see, here go the catch. The whole idea of streaming is all based on marketing. Because where is the money in an actual play? It isn't there. The money comes from advertising.
You gotta advertise.
Work that music.
The advertising is how the platform pays the artist. YouTube probably couldn't pay you if they didn't have ads.
Right.
What they can advertise on their page and everything else around it is what really pays the money, and they pay you off of that. And that's why when you get to a certain amount of plays, your video got an ad on it. Mm-hmm. That's when you know you popping. Mm-hmm. When a nigga click your video on YouTube and your shit got an ad before that video play, you like, oh yeah, my nigga lit.
He doing his thing, right?
Yeah.
He doing his thing. It's
yeah, because you making some money.
That's
you making some money. They put the ad on that. They know people watching your shit, so they want them to see your shit. They want them to see this shit too. That's how all that shit work, man.
That's a fact of life, bro. We gotta tap into your creative journey, bro. So like, when did you start rapping? Like
many centuries ago.
Many centuries ago.
What was it like? There was an ancient technique of telling stories. I don't know. Like it was funny because I like rap music. I don't think it occurred to me to just, you could write this shit. Like, one day I saw my brother writing some shit and asked him what he was doing, and he said he was writing a rap. I was like, what? Like, I mean, we listened to rap, but when he said he was writing one, I was like,
you?
The fuck? No, I mean, like, the fuck? Like, nigga, you how the fuck do you do that? He explained it to me.
So and
I got it.
Started rapping first.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I don't know how he probably got there, but he explained it to me, and I got it.
You definitely got it, bro.
Well, I was like,
you definitely got it.
I think I get it.
You got the bars for sure.
And then it was like, I played with it, high school, lunchroom. That's where you get your bars off at. Well, back then at least, and that's what I learned from that shit. I seen motherfuckers like, yo, yeah, you got some shit. So,
who you grew up listening to?
Everybody. See, it's the funny thing, man. I mean, everybody, like, nowadays it's like people have a specific thing or style or something that they fuck with, and they don't really fuck with nothing else.
Right. They're just stuck in that.
I come from the era where you kind of, if it was there, you listen to it. Like, you gotta remember in the 80s, man, it wasn't no real hip-hop radio stations at one point, man. Like, fucking Boy George and Hall & Oates and all this shit, man. Like, nigga, you was around then, Rick James, Prince and all this shit, nigga. Like, nigga, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. Like, it wasn't no hip, like, Red Alert and Chuck Chill Out and them niggas. Them niggas bought that shit a long fucking way. Flex was one of their youngins, and you see what I'm saying? And to know what Flex is now to the culture, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Because at one point there was none of that. So when we was growing up, we listened to everything. Because, your moms was probably in the crib playing Marvin Gaye, Al Green, and some shit like that.
All of that, yo.
Whitney Houston, Anita Baker, all that. Yeah, all that. Everybody. Lionel Richie, all that. You know what I'm saying?
Classic.
So, that's why we sampled all that shit. Cause we knew hard shit when we heard it. Nas put on one of them shits on the Sunday to Clean. You hear some shit, you like,
yo, what's that?
Yo, man, what's the name of that record right there? Son, you heard that? Yeah. And you take that shit to the studio. You know what I'm saying? Chop that shit up.
So you say you officially started rapping at like what, teenage years, or it's like before?
Somewhere before. I want to say probably like 11, 12.
12. That's a dope age.
Let's see. My brother's older. My brother's 2 years older than me, so yeah, somewhere around then. Because we was always into hip hop for sure. You know what I mean? But I think it was like Coogee Rap, Road to the Riches, like Video Music Box. Shout out Video Music Box, Ralph McDaniels and shit. Back then, that he was like the first Fab Five Freddy. Like before that, Ralph McDaniels was that guy. Like, and I saw Coogee Rap, Road to the Riches video. Microphone Fiend was something I related to when Rakim did it, but when I saw the video to Road to the Riches and I heard what Coogee Rap was saying, I was like, that's when I was like, all right, he explained it to my brother, already explained it to me. Now I want to rap. You know what I'm saying? Because what Coogee Rap was saying, it was the type of shit that I could go outside and see. No, I could go outside and see it. You know what I'm saying? Like how he would talk about, you know, he was like talking about in the key food store sweeping floors with dimes. I was sort of a porter taking the next man's orders. Like, see, like growing up in the projects, a lot of niggas was either like when you get to a certain age, nigga, you hustling. You watch niggas go from going in the supermarket to bag groceries, because at one point that was the thing. People would go in the supermarket and work in the supermarket and bag people groceries for tips and help them home with their groceries for tips. And you watch motherfuckers go from that to selling drugs. Straight like that. Supermarket is here, and you know how Fulton is. Nigga right here, the associated nigga, and the next thing you know, nigga on the corner, Fulton and Buffalo, right here. Trapping. Now nigga making sales. It just... So when Coogee Rap was saying this shit, how he went from working in the supermarket to selling drugs, I was like, I seen that shit 100 times, and I'm 8. You know what I'm saying? Right. But you see it. You watch a motherfucker go from working in the supermarket to selling drugs, and when I heard that song, I was like, yeah, that's it. That's it. I see what's going on. You telling your story. I want to tell mine.
So now 2022, you ready to really like share that story with all this music you locked and loaded with?
It wasn't even. I was always willing to share myself through music. Fame for me was a problem. People are weird. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, hell yeah. People are weird, but my son turned 7 a few days ago too, by the way.
I have related. That's dope.
He's into music, and he found me on YouTube, and he had this one song. He doesn't exactly, I mean, he knows how to search me, but it ain't really too much stuff there. So he's like, Dad, I like your music. Like, you gotta make more music. He said this to me like 3 days before his birthday. Like, you need to make more music. Like,
that's lit.
It's funny is because I'm like, oh, I got more music. I don't know if I want him listening to the music that I made, though. So I gotta make something else for him to listen to.
So you just don't want to like, share that.
Do you remember the things I used to say?
But you like, your shit is real though, bro. Like, this shit is real, son. You know what I'm saying? And it's hard
to an adult. To an adult. This is my son we talking about. I mean,
right.
So, you know, I mean, it's ways to make music the way it's still real, but
no, yeah, definitely.
You don't feel bad playing it for your child. You know
and that's dope that you're taking that into consideration too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, a lot of people definitely don't do that.
Yeah, sure, it's something in it. I mean, I understand. Like, it was one thing. You know how rappers used to do interviews and they be sitting there like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing this. You know what I mean? I'm doing this. So you don't gotta do it. But it sounds like they're glorifying this shit. Nah, but you ain't really learning that from it. It's just shit to sound cool. No, now it's like, all right, imagine if the rapper was really trying to teach you something in the process of saying this shit. That's where we at with this shit.
He's taking y'all to school with his bars, bro.
That's what we at. Bro, listen, you can go see Bro for all of your other musical needs. But that's why they call me Uncle P, because it's like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like the cool uncle in your family. You know, everybody got that one uncle that's cool as shit. Like you can go tell him, man, yo, I crashed into somebody's car last night, man, and ran off. And he'll tell you how to go about what you need to go about. Everybody got that one uncle. That's your boy Uncle P.
Yo, shout out Uncle P. You feel me? Nah, so
Mr. December.
So how long y'all knew each other? You and Mizzo? Like, how'd y'all meet? Like, what's that story?
Meet? We
y'all grew up together.
Where we from, man?
Uncle P shit.
The family, for real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's dope.
This is my love. That's like my little brother. Like, not biological, but if it was, yeah. I mean, shit, you probably couldn't even tell that looking at it, but whatever. You know what I'm saying? This little bro right there, like, it's just the hood. Like, I don't know, like, we had this studio in the hood. My man had this studio, and Miz used to come in the studio, and he was doing some shit. And that's the funny part about it. That's why this YBM shit, it means something. Because he made this song called Young Boy Music. And I remember my man East played this shit one day, and I was like, yo, hold on. Yo, who the fuck is that? He like, yo, that's Miz.
You ain't recognize it. That's
crazy. Miz, like, it was a point where Miz was heavy on with the beats. Like, he was trying to be a producer at one point.
Word?
Yeah.
Okay.
So when he said, yo, that's Miz, I'm like, get the fuck out of here. This nigga rapping now? And he's like, yeah, yo.
In the studio. I'm like,
and I was like, oh,
it's like,
shit.
might as well, right? Like, I'm always here.
I was like, yeah,
that's
nigga.
dope.
Oh, okay. I heard that shit. I was jagging that shit heavy. Now that's when them niggas start going to the studio and they be record shit, leaving it in the computer. I go in the studio and take a nigga song and jump on it, remix a nigga, show all type of shit. Niggas is like,
nah, you lit with remixing.
Yo,
songs,
that's
though.
crazy. But I mean, see, to them, I'm me. To me, I'm just Uncle P, man. I'm you know what I mean? I'm not thinking of it how they looking at it like, yo, niggas got lit off that shit. Like, yo, you know what I'm saying?
Quick.
Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that was just me. My hood, man, is different, man. Like, this is when I started to dial into and it's ironic that Road to the Riches is my favorite song. You dialing on something like that you see, and the young boys in my hood, they seen us rapping, and that's how they started rapping. It's crazy.
That's how I be stepping my shit up. Cain one of them. He one of them.
Like, yeah, you know like you hear him and you like, nah, I gotta step my shit up, right?
So
that's crazy.
Every time I'm in the studio with him, even if I ain't recording nothing, I'm just watching him record. That shit sharpen my shit up, cause that's what he do for real. That shit, that ain't like that's really what he do.
And you write, or is it mainly freestyle? Like, what's your process like?
I write songs, but drill shit is creative.
That is the wave right now.
We go in the studio.
That's definitely the wave right now.
We just do shit. We don't, like when we go in the studio, when we drill music is fun, man. I ain't gonna lie, it's fun as shit in the studio to create.
Yeah, we don't
the
be
creative process to drill music.
It's just,
let me tell you something. From an old rap nigga to all you young niggas, I get it. I swear I get it. That shit fun as fuck. We support the drill over here, like. I see how niggas
like,
be dancing and shit,
that's
man.
That's like how niggas saying that. That's like if niggas
that
be
shit
like, yo,
fun
let's ban
as
bars. Like, let's ban niggas who rap too much. You can't, feel me? Can't
yo, going in the studio doing a drill record, nigga, it's a punching. All rappers know what that means. It's a punching.
So this means y'all got more drill songs coming.
No, not me. We ain't got no drill song. Champion that's a drill beat.
That's a drill beat.
But we been in the studio, we just going on vibes.
Well, that's why it's fun. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's why we just talked about this. It's all punching. You do it in front of the mic, man. You know, right? What?
You prefer freestyle or?
Well, it's all freestyle to some point, ain't it? I've written shit down and then didn't actually do exactly what I wrote down. I did something else. Mm-hmm. Same thing.
That's true.
That's why I like the whole idea of like creating drill in the studio and you just in front of the mic and you punching in, going along as you go along. That's dope. That's creativity at its finest, just line for line. Like, we going down the line. Like, you could make a song in 15 minutes. The whole song, like, that ass, hook, everything. It's recorded and done. 15 minutes. Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah, that's dope.
So you say you can record songs pretty fast, though? You would say? Y'all could lay down, like, 6 songs in, like, 2 hours.
I mean, we could do a mixtape in 2 sessions.
That's what I'm talking about. No days off. Shout out, no days off.
No days off.
Coming arranged.
2 sessions. 2 sessions. Whole mixtape.
How long it took y'all to make the project y'all got coming out?
Shit ain't even really done yet, but that shit ain't even be like, it don't
you say like
70%? Go to the store and just arranged and ready.
No, put it like this.
You arranged and ready, that shit you just gonna.
You jump in the car one day and start playing music. And then you realize how many songs. Like, I was like, we was just in the car one day, right? I'm like, yo, bro, we got mad. I don't even know. I started asking them, yo, did we put this out? Did we put that out?
You like, lost track, right?
It's wild music, man. Because that's like, when you rap, man, that's what you do. Like, that's your profession. Like, that shit, you get up and you do this shit every day. So, like, you get up and you go to the studio like you go to a job. And when you record, you don't really sometimes understand how much music you're recording. You end up with a lot of shit.
And you just don't know what to do with all of this
shit.
You gotta package it
right.
I mean,
like, one thing to do with that shit.
Put it out, package it right, you feel me? Advertise it.
Hell yeah.
Be in the creative journey. We talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how you do it. That's how you do it.
Creative journey.
You feel me?
Yo, we might turn this one interview into a documentary.
I like how that sounds, you feel me?
I'll tell you,
you'll definitely follow this whole creator's journey.
Yo, it's like, I swear, sometimes you might watch niggas in the studio show like black magic.
Yeah. Nah, facts, because I was definitely with y'all at Quad not too long ago.
Yeah.
You guys is dangerous, bro. I'm telling y'all. I'm looking forward to this project for real. What's the name of the project again?
Dawa in December.
Dawa in December. So this is definitely coming out in December.
Yeah.
It might come out before.
It might come out before December.
That is just Dawa in December. That's I'm Dawa. That's just December.
Oh, heard you. Okay. All right. I like that. I'm looking forward to this.
Dawa hour, Mr. December. You know what I'm saying? No, that should go.
I'm looking forward to this for real. Well, I mean,
Dawa, that's the sour.
That's the sour.
Sour.
No days off.
No days off.
No days off. Nah, I look forward to this project, you feel me? We definitely gonna stay in tune for when it comes out. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be right there with y'all. Yeah, seeing what's going on.
What would be better than walking through a creative journey and giving y'all the first look at some Dawa in December shit, nigga?
You know what I'm saying? That's what
hard.
It's the best
video,
perspective.
Nigga.
Best perspective.
Big YBN nigga, Dawa in December.
Yo, let them know where they could follow y'all on all social media platforms.
First video right here.
Let them know where they can follow you.
At Young Boy Music, Instagram, at Paul Cain SF, Instagram, Paul Cain on Facebook. We ain't going. But
Young Boy Music on Instagram.
You know what I'm saying? And yeah, pull up.
YouTube, Mizzo TV, subscribe to my
follow me.
Channel.
Tune in, y'all.
I'm really better than your favorite rapper.
He got it. That's Uncle P, you feel me?
And you might like me more than your favorite uncle. True story. I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? Pull up. It's the family. It's all love. But right here, we're going to walk you through the creative journey. We're going to give y'all first look at this motherfucking Dawa in December video for Champions. Walk with us. Come on, it's going to be fun.
Walk with us.
You don't got no money and you moving weight. You ain't outside, nigga, you in the way. Can't get paid in the earth this big, you worthless. kid. Niggas don't deserve to live.
They say it's only one thing guaranteed in life, and that's death. Dreams are for the weak, and sleep is kin to your last breath. My words are weapons, my gift is a curse. But you wouldn't understand unless I give you a verse. Listen.